Now I'm going to adjust my voice to a more softer tone because in studio right now is our friends from Chronicle.
Imagine your commute without morning radio. Why, it would be like early evening without Chronicle.
Have you ever seen Chronicle?
Yes.
There's never anybody who's on there who's yelling about anything.
So why the hell are we on?
The Beasley Media Group in Dorchester is home to two of Boston's most popular FM morning shows, Hot 96.9.
There's Ramiro and Pebbles and Melissa, the Get Up Crew on Hot 96.9.
And WROR 105.7.
Good morning, Boston. It's Bob Bronson, LBF, and Brian.
In order to make air, both teams get up long before sunrise, whether they like it or not.
I question my existence like 3 times a week at least because it's not natural. I do it, but I hate it.
I'm totally a morning person because I often say that if this was a night job, I couldn't do it.
WROR's morning drive begins at 5:30 a.m.
All right, it's Would You Rather Wednesday. Give us a call.
Co-host Bob Bronson arrives with a meticulously maintained voice.
Don't abuse it. I don't ever yell. Try to keep it calm and cool. Tea. Sometimes tea, a little bit of lemon and honey, and it soothes the voice.
Melissa Inuzzo of Hot 96.9 saves time in the morning this way.
Shower at night, get up, 30 minutes, I'm out.
What else can we talk about?
Her co-hosts, Ramiro and Pebbles, also have coping tips.
You take naps,
That is
and when
true.
I say naps, sometimes it's like 2-3 hours. I mean, I just feel like I've been tired since the 90s.
I get up about 2:20 in the morning.
2:20 is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Can I explain why though? Okay, so I get up, I exercise, I get ready for the day and all that stuff. But
Did you hear that? He exercises.
And if I was lying on a table,
Lauren Beckham Falcone, also known as LBF, keeps her work in perspective.
we're not doing the hard work like digging ditches or like, serving people coffee. Like the person who gives me coffee is up the same time I am. She has to serve really grumpy people. I take the coffee and I try to be less grumpy so that people are happy.
And that, everyone agrees, is the whole point.
You can never have a day off from being entertaining, ever. You have to be on your game every single day, no matter what. And, that's why we do what we do. We love it.
You're getting up early, getting people ready in your house, going to a job that you probably hate early in the morning. So at least we can kind of put a smile on your face while you're stuck in traffic and cursing everybody out.
Other than that, any advantages to early morning life?
No.
What we actually do is prevent violence. There'd be so much more violence and road rage if people weren't laughing to us in their cars. You're welcome.
Believe it or not, chirpy early risers do exist.
We now know that there's certain genes that determine if you're going to be a morning lark or a night owl.
Dr. Ivia Rivera Augusto is a sleep doctor and neurologist at Leahy Hospital and Medical Center in Burlington. She says our genes separate the get-up-and-goers from the let-me-sleep-laters.
People who are night owls tend to need more sleep versus people who are morning larks.
7 to 9 hours of sleep is ideal for the average adult, says Dr. Rivera Augusto. A 2012 study in the journal Sleep reports that 50 to 70 million Americans suffer from chronic sleep disorders. Lack of sleep can affect cardiovascular, metabolic, and mental health. But working overnight does not necessarily contribute to those problems. It's unpredictable rotating shifts that are hard to handle.
Mainly that's because of levels of hormones in the body that become flips. People who have rotating shifts, they can't regulate when that happens. So we do see a higher incidence of obesity, diabetes, heart disease.
An important tip for better sleep: reduce exposure to bright or blue light during the evening.
It regulates the secretion of melatonin, which is our sleep hormone. So if we expose ourselves to bright lights or phones or screens within 2 hours of your intended bedtime, that's going to push the secretion of melatonin farther and farther away.
Do blue light adjustments on our phones help?
A little bit. It's still a brighter light than we need, and even low light can suppress the secretion of melatonin. You can use blue light blocking goggles, but the problem with that is that you're still being stimulated by whatever it is that you're doing on the phone or your email. The main points are sleep as much as you need and try to keep it consistent.
You know how you hear these stories about early risers who are super successful, they get up, they just don't need as much sleep as anybody else? Doctors say that is not the case. Everybody needs sleep, but the early risers tend to be more alert and focused early in the day, so they perform well at that time.
Yeah, and she also points out once you understand the biology of sleep, you can understand why many countries have an afternoon siesta. A lot of people just are not as productive after they eat lunch.
Take a little nap after that. All right, to get things done on the farm, well, obviously, getting up early is a must.